Hello everybody, thank you for joining us today on Gigante Fine Food and Travels. Today we're going to be doing some home cooking, getting ready for a party that we're having tomorrow. And I'm going to go ahead and start with a crispy fried onion. Now you can use these onions on top of casseroles or on top of salads, whatever you decide. And I've gone ahead and decided that I'm gonna do an Armenian style of fried onion. So first you start with just your basic white onion and you're gonna chop it into really thin pieces. Now you want them to be thin because you're gonna end up with just little tiny pieces of onion crisps. The reason I like these better than what I would call an American style, the American style would normally have breading or flour or something on it, and then you lose that wonderful onion flavor. So I'm gonna be chopping and chopping and chopping. And then what you do is you take these really thin pieces of onion and you put them into a boiling pot of water and you boil them for 4 minutes. Now that's gonna take a lot of the juice out of them, but it's gonna leave that wonderful flavor. After that, we're gonna go ahead and fry them up in some wonderful light oil, and I'll show you the finished piece in just a moment. So I have all my onions ready and I've got some in the pot boiling right now. I thought I'd share with you why I'm making this type of onion crisp. I'm sure you've seen these before. Green beans, a can of mushroom soup, and some French crispy fried onions. Well, I just wanted that to show you for an example or representative of what we used to do in the 70s, and then telling you what I'm going ahead and doing now, and that is I'm gonna go ahead and make my own green bean casserole from scratch. Now we've finished doing all of the prep for these wonderful onion crisps that we'll be adding on to our green bean casserole tomorrow. So I look forward to showing you a little bit more then. Now I'm going to prep my mushrooms. In order to get that wonderful cream of mushroom soup taste, we have to go ahead and get these mushrooms cut up into very small pieces. I am using some baby portobello and some shiitake mushrooms. They both have a wonderful flavor of their own and it will definitely add to the flavor of the casserole itself. I'm going to saute these in some butter, and also a surprise to our recipe, I'm going to saute some bacon first and use a little bit of that bacon grease to get my mushrooms cooking. It's gonna add a delicious flavor that you would normally not get in a can of cream of mushroom soup, but I know everybody will definitely love this additional flavor to the green bean casserole. As you can see, I did use quite a bit of mushroom because it is going to saute down. I'd say I used about a half a package of the portobello and a half a package of the shiitake mushrooms. And I'm gonna add, of course, 2 big cloves of garlic to give it that extra flavor. Along with the bacon, I'm sure it's gonna be amazing for all of our guests later today. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and prepare the green beans for our homemade green bean casserole. Pretty easy to do, just cut off the ends and get them prepped and cleaned. And then I'm gonna blanch them for about 3 minutes so they just get a little bit of the raw taste or raw feel out of them before we actually cook them in the casserole. Now we have everything ready to put the casserole dish together. I did, after finish blanching the green beans, cut them in half and got them ready for our casserole, and also did get finished with the sauteing of the mushrooms, adding the half and half, a little garlic, butter, absolutely beautiful cream of mushroom soup. I'm so excited. This is going to be such a fun, different kind of green bean casserole. So I'm just adding the soup right to the casserole. Oh, it looks amazing and smells really good too. And then I'm going to add a little bit of the onion crisps that we made yesterday, along with a few pieces of bacon that was sauteed for that extra special flavor. And then what we'll do is cook it in the oven at 400 for about 15 minutes when we're ready to serve. I'll save a few of these beautiful onion crisps to garnish after we're done cooking, but I'm gonna add some in now as well. Oh, I used to love green bean casserole as a kid. I know a lot of kids might not have, but I did. And so this is very exciting to me. Well, we've got the casserole ready to go, and we're prepping for some of the other items we'll be serving tonight. We've got turkey breast prepared and roasting. Thomas, I think, is working on the stuffing right now. Hi, Thomas. We're also gonna have mashed potatoes and gravy. We've got some beautiful veggie trays, chips and dip. I tell you, it's gonna be a lot of food and a lot of fun. And so now we need to really get going, because today's theme is 70s. We gotta go get our outfits on as well. Thanks again for joining us today. Hope you have a wonderful holiday season. Ciao for now.